What if the most profound healing doesn't start in the mind, or even in the heart, but begins in the one part of you that's in constant conversation with the earth? What if the very ground beneath you is whispering secrets of balance and release, but we've just forgotten how to listen? So many of us live our lives from the head up, swimming in a sea of thoughts, anxieties, and digital noise. We look for release in our minds, but our bodies hold a deeper, more ancient wisdom. It's a wisdom written not in words, but in sinew, nerve, and bone. And the forgotten key, the very portal to this inner landscape, is right under your feet. For thousands of years, this wasn't a secret. Ancient traditions seem to understand that our feet are more than just mechanical structures, they are a living map, a spiritual foundation, a gateway to the rest of our being. Today, we're not just going to talk about this wisdom. We're going to step into it. We'll begin a journey to awaken this dormant portal, to release the tension and emotional blockages held within, and to recalibrate your entire nervous system from the ground up. In our modern world, the foot is a utilitarian thing. We stick it in a shoe, insulate it from the earth, and its sensory richness gets dulled. We've lost our grounding, and in doing so, we've lost a vital connection to a powerful source of healing. But it wasn't always this way. If we listen, we can hear the echoes of a different story. Travel back over 4,000 years to ancient Egypt. In the tomb of Ankh-Mahor, a high official, there's a remarkable image. It shows people giving focused care to the hands and feet of others. Now, while many Egyptologists interpret this as simply a scene of massage or general medical treatment, and there is no direct scholarly evidence linking it to modern reflexology, some see in it a reverence for the feet as a place of significant healing. Journey east, into the world of Taoist philosophy and traditional Chinese medicine. In their deep contemplation of the body's energetic rivers, they recognize the immense importance of our connection to the earth. They identified a point they considered one of the most powerful on the entire body, right on the sole of the foot, kidney 1, or yongquan, which translates to bubbling spring. Within this pre-scientific energetic model, this point is seen as the very root of our energy system. It's believed to be where the body draws in the yin energy of the earth, grounding the spirit and calming the entire system. For the Taoists, the feet weren't the end of the line, they were the beginning. This kind of reverence isn't confined to one or two cultures. Various traditions around the world have honored the feet as our primary point of contact with the planet. Some indigenous cultures understood that walking barefoot on the earth isn't just a physical act, but an energetic exchange. The ground offers its stability, and in return, our feet can release their accumulated burdens. This deep, instinctual knowledge reminds us that we are part of the earth, and our feet are the sacred threshold between our inner world and the one outside. This ancient and widespread reverence for the feet found a new voice in the 20th century through the practice of reflexology. While it isn't a direct continuation of any single ancient tradition, reflexology is a system that revived and mapped this core idea, that the feet are a mirror, a microcosm of the entire body. The theory of reflexology is both simple and profound. It proposes that our feet hold a detailed chart, with specific points, or reflex areas, that are believed to correspond to every organ, gland, and part of the body. Think of it as a sacred geography. By applying focused pressure to these points, practitioners believe they can send signals through the body's pathways, encouraging a return to balance. Let's walk through this incredible map, as it's understood within the tradition of reflexology. The toes are seen as corresponding to the head and neck. The pads of the great toe are associated with the brain and the master glands of our system. The smaller toes are linked to the eyes, ears, and sinuses. Working these points, it's believed, can help soothe a busy mind and ease tension. Move down to the ball of the foot. According to reflexology charts, this area is the landscape of your heart and lungs. Applying pressure here is thought to encourage deep, open breathing and a calm, steady heart. Then we arrive at the arch. In the world of reflexology, this is the domain of your digestive system, the stomach, liver, pancreas, and intestines. Gentle stimulation here is intended to support digestive harmony and ease bloating. Along the inner edge of the foot, reflexologists trace the entire length of the spine. Working this line is believed to send a wave of release and realignment up the central pillar of your body. Finally, we reach the heel. This solid foundation is thought to correspond to the lower back, the pelvic region, and the sciatic nerve path. For those who hold tension in the low back, applying pressure to the heel is thought to offer a sense of grounding and release. While the mapping of the foot to specific organs is a core principle of reflexology tradition, high-quality scientific reviews find there is low to very low certainty evidence that pressing these points produces specific effects on their corresponding organs. However, these same reviews note that reflexology may modestly improve subjective measures like sleep quality, fatigue, and some types of pain for certain people. For countless individuals, the experience of this map goes beyond clinical data. It's an experiential journey into the interconnectedness of their own body. For centuries, this idea of a map on the foot was a mystery. How could pressing a point on the heel truly relate to the lower back? While energetic traditions and reflexology charts offer one language, modern science is beginning to provide another, through the rediscovery of a remarkable tissue, fascia. Imagine an intricate, shimmering, three-dimensional web that surrounds and weaves through every single part of you. It wraps every muscle, organ, and nerve, holding you together in a seamless whole. This is fascia. For a long time, it was dismissed as mere packing material, but we now understand it as a vast, sensory-rich network crucial for our body's structure. And here is the crucial insight: this facial web is incredibly rich with sensory nerves. Some research suggests that fascia contains a staggering number of sensory nerve endings, making it one of our most profound sensory networks. It is constantly sending information to our brain about our position, movement, and internal state. It is the living fabric of our felt sense of self. One compelling model of this system, known as the anatomy trains theory proposed by Thomas Myers, maps long, continuous lines of fascia that run from one end of the body to the other. It's important to note this is a conceptual framework, not a structure recognized in classical anatomy. One of the most important of these lines is the superficial back line. Dissection studies have provided strong evidence for the structural continuity of this line. It runs from the bottom of your toes, along the sole of your foot, up the Achilles tendon, through your calf muscles and hamstrings, over your sacrum, up the long muscles of your back, over the top of your skull, and anchors, remarkably, at your brow. Now, consider the implications within this model. A knot of tension in the plantar fascia on the bottom of your foot isn't just a local problem. It's a snag in a continuous fabric that extends all the way to your head. The idea is that this tightness could create a subtle but persistent pull that may contribute to tension in your calves, hamstrings, and even influence patterns in your back and neck. While this is plausible within myofascial models, high-quality evidence showing this specific cause and effect chain all the way to the skull is still developing. But the model suggests that releasing the base of this line, in the sole of your foot, can send a powerful message of release that ripples all the way up the chain. This provides a beautiful, modern bridge to the ancient wisdom. It suggests that when ancient healers attended to the feet, they were intuitively interacting with this interconnected, intelligent web of being. Our bodies are living histories. They carry not just our physical experiences, but our emotional ones, too. There's a compelling, though still speculative, hypothesis known as body memory. This idea suggests that stressful or traumatic experiences aren't just stored as narratives in the brain, they can be held as patterns of tension in our tissues. The sudden posture of defense, the chronic clenching of a jaw, these are emotional stories written in the language of the body. And where do we carry the weight of these stories? Quite literally, on our feet. Our feet bear the load of our physical body through every moment of our lives. Over time, patterns of fear, grief, and stress can manifest in how we stand and walk, creating deep holding patterns in the tissues of the feet. This is where this practice becomes a profound ritual of release. When we apply gentle, mindful pressure to these contracted tissues, we're doing more than just a physical massage. We are creating an invitation. We are signaling to the nervous system that it's safe to let go. The very act of this mindful touch can be a powerful tool for nervous system regulation. While data linking this specific self-massage to major, sustained shifts in the autonomic nervous system is still sparse, soothing touch in general can help guide the body out of a fight or flight state and into a rest and digest state. This calming response is governed in large part by the vagus nerve. And while there is no direct anatomical pathway from the sole of the foot to the vagus nerve, the general relaxation created by foot massage can indirectly activate this whole body calming system. As the body shifts into this calmer state, the heart rate can slow and breathing can deepen. In this space of safety, the emotional energy that might have been locked into physical tension may have a chance to surface and be processed. You might not have a cognitive memory attached to a tender spot in your arch, but as you breathe into it, you might feel a wave of sadness or just a deep sense of release. You're not forcing anything out, you are simply creating the conditions for the body to let go of what it no longer needs to carry. Now, let's move from understanding to experience. I invite you on a 7-day ritual, a daily conversation with your body through the portal of your feet. All you'll need is a small, firm ball, a tennis ball, a lacrosse ball, or a massage ball all work perfectly. This isn't an exercise to be rushed. It's a practice of listening. Find a quiet space where you can be present for the next few minutes. Preparation. Before you begin, just take a moment. Stand with your feet hip-width apart. Close your eyes if that feels good. Take 3 deep, conscious breaths. Inhale through your nose, fill your belly, and exhale slowly through your mouth with a soft sigh. Feel your weight sinking into the soles of your feet. Just notice what's already there. Warmth. Coolness. Tingling. No judgment. This is your starting point. Now, place your ball on the floor. The practice. Day 1 to 7, the daily ritual. Let's start with your right foot. 1. Arrival and grounding. Gently place your right foot on the ball, right in the center of your sole. Keep your left foot firmly on the ground for support. For now, just stand. Let a comfortable amount of your body weight press into the ball. Breathe. Feel that initial point of contact. This is a meeting. You are introducing your intention to listen. Stay here for 5 deep breaths. 2. Exploring the toes, the realm of the head slowly, begin to roll the ball forward toward your toes, exploring the pads and the base. According to the reflexology map, you're now communing with the reflexes for your head and senses. As you roll gently, imagine you're smoothing out the frantic energy of overthinking. Invite clarity and peace into your mind. If you find a tender spot, pause. Don't force it. Just rest on it, breathe into it, and imagine sending that area warmth and care. Spend about a minute here. 3. Exploring the ball of the foot, the realm of the heart and lungs now. Guide the ball to the fleshy mound just below your toes. Reflexology theory links this area to your chest, your heart, and your breath. Roll gently from side to side. As you do, notice your own heartbeat, your own breath. With each roll, invite your chest to soften and open. Imagine creating more space in your heart. Let go of any tightness you're holding. Stay with this for another minute. 4. Exploring the arch, the realm of the core and digestion. Slowly guide the ball into the center of your foot, into the deep curve of your arch. This is the domain of your digestive organs. Roll the ball slowly and deliberately from the front of the arch to the back. This area can hold a lot of tension, so be gentle. As you explore, imagine you're soothing your body's ability to process not just food, but life itself. If you find a tender spot, and you probably will, just pause on it. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, imagine the knot of tension gently melting. Explore this landscape for a good 2 minutes. 5. Exploring the inner edge, the realm of the spine now. Turn your focus to the inner edge of your foot. Roll the ball along this line, from the base of your big toe back towards your heel. In the language of reflexology, you're tracing the map of your entire spine. As you move along this edge, visualize your spinal column. Imagine sending a current of ease and fluidity all the way up from your foot to the base of your skull. Invite a little more space between each vertebra. Spend a minute on this path. 6. Exploring the heel, the realm of the foundation. Finally, guide the ball to your heel. Use small, circular motions to explore this whole area. The heel is your root, connected in reflexology theory to your pelvis and lower back. As you massage this area, feel your connection to the ground. Affirm to yourself, I am supported. I am grounded. I am safe. Breathe into that feeling of stability. Spend another minute here, really sinking into your foundation. 7. Integration, right side now. Slowly remove your foot from the ball and place it flat on the floor next to your left. Close your eyes. What do you feel? Notice the difference between your right foot and your left. Your right foot might feel more alive, warmer, more connected to the floor. Take a moment to really savor this new sensation. Now, repeat this entire sequence, with the same gentle intention, on your left foot. Completion. Once you've finished both feet, stand one more time with your feet hip-width apart. Close your eyes. Feel the aliveness in both feet now. Feel the energy, the warmth, the profound sense of being rooted to the earth. Notice how this new foundation subtly changes the way you stand. Take 3 final, grateful breaths. Commit to this simple ritual for 7 days. Notice the shifts that occur, not just in your feet, but in your entire being. If this practice resonated with you, if you felt a shift or a new sense of connection, then your journey is just beginning. I'd love for you to subscribe and join our community as we continue to explore these powerful paths to self-healing. Please, share in the comments below what you experienced during the ritual. Your story is a valuable part of our collective wisdom. You've just engaged in a practice that is both ancient and ever new. You've honored your body not as a machine, but as a living temple. This simple act of rolling a ball under your feet is more than a technique, it's a ritual of reconnection. It's a declaration that you are willing to listen to your body's wisdom. True healing is so often a return. A return to the ground beneath you. A return to the present moment. A return to the innate intelligence that flows through you, always seeking balance and wholeness. As you go about your day, carry this awareness with you. Notice how you walk. Notice the sensation of the ground meeting your feet. May you walk through your world feeling rooted, feeling alive, and feeling whole, with every single step becoming a beautiful, conscious act of healing.